And we're back. Howdy y'all, this is Eattin Bonreal playing Oregon Trail, and last time we were here, we made some headway into our second trip through the zombie apocalypse. This time around we did some things different, but before that, we're gonna go ahead and check our status here. Everyone's reasonably healthy besides the dead people. They're dead intentionally, by the way, don't forget that. And we're gonna set our rations back to medium. We do have a healthy amount of food, we have 496. Because whenever you travel, you want to set your rations at least to medium, just that way everyone's health stays at a healthy number, and doesn't start rapidly decaying. Anyway, we're making our way towards, our next small landmark. Hopefully we'll get to that point. I'm moving my mouse over. And everything will be dandy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back on the road. Alright. Man, it's a good day to be in the zombie apocalypse. The sun is out and pixelated as ever. The background is as majestic as it usually is in this game. And we're already at the shack. And nothing bad happened. I'm actually pretty glad about. Oh hey, a car fire destroyed 86 food. The randomly occurring car fires are pretty great. Although I guess we're driving a pretty old car. But anyway, we gotta check through our stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and just automatically kind of go through the motions here. We got jobs, a combat trainer. This job is shit, and it's not worth that much money. If you don't remember, whenever you go through jobs, you really want to think about, is this job worth the medkit it's required for me to heal after I get mauled by zombies or shot in the face by a bandit? And that there's usually a reason why it's a job, that because someone else doesn't want to do it and get their face shot off, or not on, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and repair the station wagon here, because it took me a while to remember what I wanted to do while I was talking. So we're gonna go ahead and repair this, and hopefully things succeed. Okay, see that sound it makes when you repair sounds like a fail sound, so it kind of worried me. But anyway, what we should do now also is we should check out the combat trainer. This would be actually a pretty useful ability, because this would probably let us be able to take on massive, well not massive, but like medium or large size hordes pretty easily. But, oh well, you can't talk about that now, we don't have that much money. Anyway, Eric gets bored and starts making a really annoying noise. Well, that's annoying. Those kind of things that happen actually don't have... Hold on, Sarah tells a really good joke. Everyone is in high spirits. That's something Sarah would do. Smiley face. But if you don't know, also, if you're new to these videos, I name the people I play with after not characters, Ruffle, people in my personal life. But anyway, sparks shoot out of the back. Your muffler is dragging. Time to replace. Okay, yada yada. Basically, it's broken. Luckily, we replaced it. Sarah sits too hard on one muffler. Sarah, how is that possible? Why are you sitting on the muffler? That's not nice. Anyway, so the zombie activity is pretty deadly right now. We should probably just go ahead and make our way through. I was just checking the inventory to see how many mufflers we had left if I need to buy one urgently. Because we actually kind of need those to move our car. But anyway, we're in St. Louis, and that's dandy-rific. Anyway, this game actually is relatively, not that entertaining. Well, I mean, it is fun. Actually, I enjoy it, but it's not necessarily the best game to comment over unless you like... Hey, ninja muffler. Oh, neat. I'm trying to decide if that's worth it or not, even though, well, we don't have enough money anyway. Whatever. One of the issues with, like, the hordes... I don't think we've done that yet, is that when you try to go through a horde of zombies, if you just go when they're docile, you never really have anything to worry about. I've never been attacked by zombies while the horde was docile while trying to get through them. And if you don't know what that means, you'll see in a bit, maybe. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and scavenge now, so let's do that. And by scavenge now, I mean, I accidentally clicked the button, and I switched to post-commentary, because I started getting kind of pissed and cursing at myself and thinking I had to cut the recording. But I actually do pretty well, until that zombie eats my face, but we managed to bring some food back. What I really meant to do was start trading, um, but that's what I get for not paying attention. So we're gonna go ahead and rest in a bit, because as you see, our health up there is kind of low. Let's see... What the shit, mate? I'm trying to remember what I was thinking of when I was here. See, it's awkward switching to fucking post-commentary when I do all this shit. And, like, I don't know what my brain was thinking then, because I was just kind of flopping around and doing things. But I actually left before I wanted to, too, I think. Anyway, the horde is fucking massive, but it's docile. We're not gonna wait for that. We're not gonna go through that, though, because their most ideal situation is a low horde and a docile horde, or docile horde. So let's wait for that. And in the meantime, I guess I can chat y'all up. If you don't know or you're new here, I am fucking afraid of zombies. I talked about it last episode, why. But I really enjoy this game, although I do wish they would add more to it, and there were, like, continuous updates. I feel like, the director's cut was, like, the final release, and they're not doing anything anymore with this. It'd be really neat if they had more, like, interactions with the members of your party, like they had in some of the later Oregon Trail games. Like, you can sit around and get into fights, or raise morale by talking about shit. Or, yeah. Like, it'd be really neat if, like, you wanted to euthanize or kill one of your party members that was infected by a zombie, but, like, they fight for their life instead of just, like, sitting there and letting you kill them. I think that'd be pretty neat. But anyway, we got through the horde, as expected, and everything will be dandy. So we're heading to the cave. Heavy rubble has rendered your car stuck. What the fuck, mate? Man. Some bozos left some rubble. And some other bozos let the food go bad. What the hell, Eric and Sarah? I know I wasn't in charge of the food. Oh, man. Alright, what I've learned about these is that I'm not gonna fucking risk it unless I'm really ahead on all my shit. Because last time I did it, last part, a zombie popped out and fucking mauled me, and it was terrifying, so I'm not gonna do that again. Anyway, faster bullets, nah. Alright. I might actually, oh, excuse me. I think I'm sorry about that. Go ahead and leave pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and make our way to our target as fast as possible. Although we are kind of running low on fuel, I did buy some earlier. We need to really be careful about keeping an eye on that before we go out of fuel earlier than expected. Also, it's fucking snowing, what the hell? A tire dies from the, oh, frowny face. Alright, so we're in Memphis. We're getting pretty close to where we wanted to stop, but I'm gonna spend a lot of time here doing God knows what. Or zombie god, I guess, in this case. Anyway, let's go ahead and repair the car here today. I'm gonna go ahead and use 7, because I don't want to waste too many... This episode is really fucking boring. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is so boring. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch up my commentary. And talk about some other shit, because this is driving me fucking crazy. What have I been doing lately? If you don't remember, by the way, this is post-commentary now. I switched over because I wasn't pleased with what I did after I, accidentally started that scavenging. But anyway, what am I doing? Well, I'm gonna get some breakfast in a bit, and it's gonna be fucking delicious. One of the benefits of me living on campus, at college, is that I fucking eat so much better because my parents eat a lot of fast food and they snack a lot, which I can understand. My dad actually, I'm pretty sure my dad wanted to be a bodybuilder, or was at some point in his life. He's always been a pretty stacked guy, But one of the consequences of that is that he works out a lot and he is like fucking constantly hungry. He eats so much food. And so there's always just a lot of food laying around the house, or a lot of like chicken being brought home, and that is not necessarily the best for my dieting habits, because when I'm at school, for one, I don't snack at all, because I just don't, I can't afford it, or like if I do get a snack, it's gonna be my dinner, basically. So like if I buy a candy bar, that's basically all I'm eating for the night, or it's like a midnight snack. But anyway, so overall my diet's actually a lot better at school in general, just because I eat a more balanced meal, and then I don't eat fast food a lot. Like I get to have more variety in what I eat, and it's not all fucking fast food. I just said fast food like 50 times in a row, which is really weird, because I don't think that, at least for me, when I actually got to college, I actually lost a little weight, and then when I started gaining weight, it was because I was working out and I gained a little bit of muscle mass. And then I kind of evened out between the two weights when I stopped working out. But what I find is that I didn't bring my car to school my freshman year. Actually, yeah, I did. I just didn't drive it. Is that all the fucking walking I do, especially with where I live, kind of really, not necessarily keeps me in shape, but like I have trouble gaining weight just with the amount of food I eat. And I noticed over the summer, and I actually don't mind gaining weight, but I did gain a good chunk of meat on my belly. Just sitting around, not really doing anything, because again, when I'm at school, if I want to do anything, I have to walk there, because I don't want to drive usually, and I just like the scenery. Oh well. Other than that, yeah, the food's gonna be fucking delicious. That's one of the parts I love, is that like being able to, I have a meal plan here, and the food is, in my opinion, I actually like the food. Some people don't like it, but I've grown to love it. And its consistency. Because another thing I really appreciate is that while I have a meal plan, I get a nice fucking full meal for my belly, instead of like chicken wings and then just a bunch of snacks, which is what I often end up eating at my parents' house. Which is not to say I don't enjoy it, because I mean, chicken wings and candy are tasty, but that's not necessarily what I want to eat when I'm starving, or just all the time. Other than that, I have the ice block party today, which is basically all of the diversity organizations, so like the organizations based off of race and all that good floppery, are going to be around, and hey, we're scavenging. I really need to pay attention more to what I'm, actually no, I don't have to do fucking anything. Realistically, this game is fucking, repetitive as shit. You go places, you scavenge, you buy things, and once they explode because someone, like, barfed on them and they have explosive vomiting or whatever. And then you go to town, spend, like, 10 minutes there if you're being, like, really meticulous, and then you just go on to the next town. It's really more for the giggles and laughs that you get when someone, like, sits on $5 and causes it to burst into flames. But anyway, sorry about that. So all the diversity organizations are gonna have like a, I guess a time to recruit students, which is really cool. I'm gonna be there with the GLBTQ organization. I've actually had this question asked to me before, if I'm involved in any of the black student organizations on campus, and I realized actually I'm not, and part of that is from my freshman year. There was a large black, and by black I mean African American, basically any sort of people, black people basically, so it's not just like an African American group, because there is a separate African and African American group on campus, and that's a whole nother discussion, but, or at least there was. I don't know if there's now. They tend to fall, a lot of groups like that tend to fall apart really quickly, but Well, I guess the reason for that is honestly that GLBTQ kind of found me first. Um, and when I first started doing stuff with GLBTQ, the organization was actually predominantly black and Hispanic people, which is not to say that's like the main draw, but it was like I kind of got my social need for that met just by being in this organization, and I basically found people who share two of my identities. But after that, I guess after my sophomore year, that kind of stopped. But at the same time, and by stop I mean a lot of people like graduated and the demography or demographic, the demographic changed. To not being so dominated by people of color, right? And after that, I got a lot less social after that point in time, and so I kind of just had these ties to GLBTQ, and what kind of got me going back to GLBTQ again, honestly, was I guess my friend Jenna, because she was still involved. And I guess I really had no one really to draw me into those organizations, even though I've been curious about them. Especially because GLBTQ keeps me really busy. And I might actually look into doing something with one of the black student organizations on campus. But I really want to see how the meetings go, because also I generally do not like most. I don't like the many things I don't like. I don't like most student organizations because I find them to be kind of like very sloppily run and very self-congratulatory. And you might call me a hypocrite for saying that, but yeah, I actually kind of have experience that. Oh hey, Sarah got bitten by a zombie. What the fuck? That'll make a good cliffhanger for our next episode. I'll tell you what happens when people get bit by zombies, this upcoming part. But anyway, or next part rather. What I was gonna say, I just remembered that I actually worked with the Black Student Union, 2 semesters ago for an event to get people tested for HIV, and they came to GLBTQ, and more directly the president and me, asking for help about doing the event, and what help really meant was that I ended up doing 90% of everything, goddammit. So, anyway, I guess I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one, bye.